into it, baby. What it do, y'all? It's your brother man from the motherland coming to you guys live from the NY, back with another one of that Repent or Die podcast. For those that don't know who I am, I'm Junns, the original for the bantus by blood, not by converge. You know I'm out here to splurge with the what? With the word. Want to give all praise and glory to our heavenly parents, for they are worthy to be praised. Want to give a shout out to all those that's been tuning in, supporting, all those that's been giving feedback, sharing it. You know, we at 30K, we trying to reach 100 mil, you heard? And all of this would not be done if it wasn't for you guys. So round of applause for that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Um, for those that don't know, I'm streaming on YouTube. This is being produced and produced on YouTube and also on the podcast, on audio, straight audio. So there's a lot of things that you guys will see on the YouTube that you may not see on the actual audio, but I'm gonna keep you guys informed. You ain't gotta worry about it. But hey man, I hope you guys was having a good one. You know, it's the first day of the week. This is when your boy come out and speak to the people I reach. You feel me? To the people I teach. You feel me? So we gonna get into it, but you know, before we do, we always gotta check the hood temperature. Hood temperature still shady, still grimy. Hey, no sunshine where we from. Doom, doom, doom. Only darkness every day. Only darkness every day, man. You know, even when you look up in the news, you know, the hood news is still crazy out here, right? The other day, a brother man coming out of his apartment here on New York Ave and got out of his apartment. I'm guessing he was ambushed, probably a misidentity or probably a target. Who knows? We don't know what this world is. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what these people in this world is capable of, right? But anyway, he was ambushed, shot multiple times, chest, head, etc. Taken to Kings County Hospital. Homie didn't make it. Um, he leaves behind a 9-year-old daughter, right? Then mother and her son walking. I guess she was taking him to school or whatnot. I don't know. Little homie got ran over by a NYPD tow truck driver. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't even know he ran him over. The people had to tell him to stop. And when he stopped, he was arrested. Don't know what the charges are. Probably manslaughter. You know, it's just madness. You feel me? Like it's just pure madness going on in the world. And we really gotta start like protecting our own. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because of the fufu. I don't know, because a lot of our people is being cuckoo. Yeah. But you see what the title says, man. For those that's on YouTube, you know, it's already on the screen. But for those that's listening to the audio, the title is White Supremacy Isn't the Shark of the World, but the whole ocean. The whole goddamn ocean. White supremacy. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. White supremacy. Some people honestly believe that white supremacy does not exist. People think that it died after the Bill of Rights or the Civil Rights Act bill, whatever you want to call it, was instated. But in all reality, people, white supremacy still exists. In fact, everything that you see going on right now shows you that white supremacy still exists, right? So we see what's going on out in the Middle East. No, I'm not here to pick sides. No, I'm not here to leave an opinion, because my opinion or my stance is simple and straightforward. If you ask me how I feel, I don't give a damn. But the reason why I'm bringing this up is, see, the whole world sees Israel as the land or the so-called people that, flee persecution, finally went back into the land in 1948, and now they're like the biggest threat to humanity. So when people attack them, they're being attacked for their beliefs, their stance, and in all reality, they're being attacked, if the attacks is even real, because of what they be doing, right? But because of white supremacy that owns the media, that owns social media, that owns YouTube, that owns everything you can imagine, anything where you can voice your opinion and speak, they own it, right? Because they own it, they are now able, right, to switch the narrative and configure the minds of the people to make them look like the victim, to make them look like the victim because they were victimized. This is why they retaliate. And we as individuals see that, suck it up, support that, right? We got black people that want to be a part of this so-called white supremacy nonsense, thinking that they're gonna get ahead in life. You get somebody like Floyd Mayweather, who can send his private jet with resources and money to a land that's not even for him, right? To people that ain't never care for him. Because they putting money in your pocket, that doesn't mean they care for you, bro. Let's just get that clear. Because you generate money for them. That's the only reason why. And we're not even gonna talk about the things that's done behind the scenes, Floyd. Don't act like we don't know, but we know, right? So you get these individuals who controls it all, and they could switch the narrative and make it seem like, these other people are the problem. And when you look up history and you look up their track record and you look up what they've done in the last, let's just say 30 years, you'll see that ain't nothing but pure destruction, right? White supremacy is literally not the shark. People's like, oh, white supremacy. No, these people run the whole show. Is white over everything. For God's sakes, even us as black people, you can't even be in a space of spiritualness without them providing you with a white image. To the point where black people are sitting here on their behind in hopes of a European to come save them from Europeans. Or should I say white supremacy, a white supremacist saving us from another white supremacist. Yeah. I mean, come on, we gotta talk about it. And us as people, because this supremacy is a full-fledged ocean, right? It's not a shark. You could take down a shark, but an ocean, it causes us to keep silent because we don't have the life suits or the lifeguards to survive. We could instantly drown. Instantly just drown if you say something. White supremacy has the power to tell black people how to be black. Tell black people what is black culture. We don't have no culture. Our culture is a culture that was given unto us by the oppressor. Come on, let's make it make sense. Black history is white history and what white people done to black people. That is black history. Look at what black people had to overcome from the white people. That's your history. Take it, absorb it, sit down, relax, go to the left. That's it. Black problems, reparations. What did we do to you? Damn, we killed 10 million black people, 70 million from coast to coast. Yeah, we know we did that, but hey, so what? White supremacy allow heathens now to give opinions on black people problems. I posted something about slavery. Then a European comes on. This European comes tell me, listen carefully when I say this. The European is going to say, well, black people had Middle Eastern Europeans in slavery. And I forgot what he said. When I seen that, I said, yo, fam, let me give a disclaimer. And like I said in my podcast, it is, and I repeat, it is genetically impossible for a European to be a slave. Let me say that again. It is genetically impossible for a European to be a slave. Genetically impossible. What are you going to do? What can you do? You can't stand the sun. 75 degrees, 80 degrees. You guys are running indoors under, I need an AC. So we're talking about old time where there was no central air, no AC, none of that. And now all of a sudden you're telling me that you was a slave. I mean, if you want to believe that, that's for you. If you want to believe that, that's for you. But I'm going to be the one to tell you, miss me with the foo-foo. Okay? Miss me with the foo-foo. Facts. But because of white supremacy, they have the authority to say what they want. They have the authority to rewrite history. They have the authority. Some of you guys thinking that the knowledge and the information that you guys are retrieving is you retrieving it in a space of truth. No. Your information is in a space of fitting the agenda, upholding a race, making a race more superior than every other race on the face of this earth. Every nation must comply to the white supremacy. Every. Yeah. China as big as they say that they are, they must get in line with white supremacy. The people that's running the world, the 1%ers, white supremacy. I mean, hey, who am I to tell you anything different, right? Come on now. You got to make it make sense. This is where we at. This is where we at, people. The shark. No. They the whole goddamn ocean. The sharks are your Arabs. The sharks are your Chinese. The sharks are your North Koreas. Those are the sharks. Those are the sharks in the ocean. And every single one of them is preying off the people. White supremacy got black people drowning. The other nations got us hiding. You understand? That's just what it is. That's just what it is. See, the truth is what's going to set you free. And I'm just here to speak truth. I'm not here to cause conflict. I'm not here to have people feel some type of way. We just going to call a spade a spade. Isn't that what the saying is? I don't even know how to play spades, but that's the saying. So that's what we're going to be saying. Right? Call it for what it is. It is what it is. The thing that irritates me the most is the fact that these people are in a space of denial. Like, okay, like, yo, bro, you don't have to deny. We can see the evidence. The proof is in the pudding. I could show you there was a black farmer that was lynched, beaten, dogs bitten, the whole thing, just because he got into a dispute with a European. And he told the European, like, nah, I don't want this. And he got killed for sharecrops, like the real sharecrops, not Wall Street. We talking about the sharecrops, which was his too, by the way, on his land too, by the way. When you think of white supremacy, you thinking about slavery and with things of the past. And no, everything is white supremacy, bro. These people run everything. These people runs your mind. They're dictating how we think. They're dictating how we move. They're dictating how we feel. They're telling black people how to love. People that never loved a day in their life are now the overseers on your love life. And the people is so gullible and run to it, especially our women. Our women base their acceptance of a man according to what white supremacy have told them to accept. Do he have a job? Is he working? Is he this? Is he that? Is he, you know what I'm saying? Now don't get it twisted. As a man, you're not supposed to be no sluggish spirit. Not supposed to be sitting there doing absolutely nothing. But at the same time, you feel me? We as individuals should not be taking any type of info from people that got to the ring that they're in, the rule of power, doing the total opposite. It just doesn't make absolutely no sense. It doesn't make sense for a black man, right, who knows that he was taken from a land, brought to a land against his own will, knowing that he was butchered, murdered, kidnapped, buck broken, right? That's when they force homosexuality on alpha males and doing all the wickedness and madness you could imagine, doing this in front of children, people are now in a space where we're now taking spiritual understanding, loving understanding from people that got to the rules and the position of power by doing the total opposite. I mean, come on, people, you gotta make it make sense. Somewhere down the line, we have to look at ourselves and say, wait, if a man robs you, let's say he robbed you and then killed your moms, but now he opens up a store, even though the paycheck is amazing. Let's just say the paycheck you was getting doctoral money, meaning you was getting paid $200, $300 an hour, right? Just imagine you was getting that. You telling me you would accept that even though you know what this person that owns this job done to your moms? You feel me? And sometimes I feel like I gotta bring it to that aspect because it seems like us as people have lost common sense. It seems like us as people, because we're so driven in chasing the bag. We don't even care where the bag come from. Now, all money isn't good money, fam. They never told you that in life. Like, not all money is good money, fam. Some money is not meant for us to have. Some money is not meant for us to touch. Some money is not meant for us to accept. Right? Especially when it's coming from individuals that has a historical pattern of being very destructive, genocidal when it comes to people that looks like me and you. Huh? I mean, when do we say enough is enough? Are we afraid because we know that they the whole ocean? Maybe we need to learn how to swim. Maybe we need to have some David Hasselhoffs, some Mitch Buchanans running around, holding us down, protecting us. Maybe we need to get out of the ocean and go create a lake like how they did in Dubai. Maybe that's what we need to do. Because as long as you're swimming, or as long as you seeing these people or assuming these people to be sharks and not seeing them for what they really are, meaning they are the architect of civilization. If you don't see these people as the architect of civilization, if you don't see these people as the pioneers of the destruction of black people, if you don't see that, then there's something absolutely wrong with you. And it's only going to get worse Because every day, every month, every year, somebody is converting and falling for the bait, accepting the foolishness. I had a brother tell me, yo, I posted something about, Joe Biden, Joe left behind, and I should say, is considering having a draft if war was to ever happen. And I said, here we go again. Why don't these people send their family members? What you need a draft for? Like, don't cause something and then want backup. Go ahead, go there first. At least throw your punches and see if you could take a jab before you go call your homies and say, yo man, I need some help. Right? So I say that, and then here comes the coconut. The coconut comes out and says, yo, not all black people is this, not all black people is trauma, not all black people is this. Joe Biden, he fought, he went to Afghanistan 2 times. I said, yo fam, shut up, bro. Go take a seat somewhere, family. You sound stupid. Not every black person has been victimized. Why wouldn't you victimize? Who's your mommy? Huh? Cheryl Swoop? Huh? Huh? Who's your mommy? Madonna? I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out who's your parent, where you can say not too many black people went through black trauma. Then if you don't suffer from PTSD, then you're not black. You're probably like a child of Blake Griffin's. Grandfather's black, but that boy is white as snow. And they the ones that's running around considering themselves to be part black. And to a degree, they right. But what? Excuse me? Like, yo, fam, sit down. This is what white supremacy has done. White supremacy has made black people afraid to stand and speak up for what's right. Because we so caught up and so happy that I got the 8-figure salary. I'm so happy that I get to go travel here, I get to go there. I'm so happy. My life is good. So when you ride through the ghetto, you don't see the homeless black man. Even if he's a drug addict who put the drugs in the community, fam. Huh? Even if he's a child molester who molested him, who put that idea into his mind, who victimized that man. How did that become a substance in our environment? Huh? See, this is what happens. This is what happens when you dealing with black people that don't even know left from right, up from down. Always got an opinion. I don't know which one is worse, when the European comment on black people problems or when black people act like there's no such thing as black people problems. I don't know which one is worse. I don't know which one is worse. But these are the things that we got to deal with every single day, because there's people that's in a complete delusion and think that these things doesn't exist. I had a black person once, I think it was on YouTube or was it on a social media, I don't know where this man said that slavery never existed. It was all an illusion. I said, what? I said, if slavery never existed. He was like, where's the ships? What you mean, where's the ships? The ships is probably where everything else is. Destroy all the evidence. Are you crazy? I can take you in a place in Benin right now where you can see they got a whole mural where you can see brothers and sisters with shackles around their heads getting ready to be put on a ship. What the heck you talking about, man? The very first slave ship was the ship of Jesus, man. Stop. Stop. You make yourself look, sound stupid. It gotta come, like, we reach a point in time where you gotta look at these brothers and say, yo, are you all right? Who's your baby mama? Who's your mom? Who's your dad? Well, I know about the crossbreed. I read the Willie Lynch. I know about the crossbreed, but then, fam, there's something black that's going on in your bloodstream. You could just look at our people. You could just look at our people. You can see a high level of trauma taking place. Just look at our people. These are all taught behaviors. This is all aftermath of white supremacy. What the heck are you talking about? The black man hating a black man. Who you think taught him that? Who you think told him that he has to be like that? I have a newborn. You think my son came out the womb saying I'm a gangster? Give me the flag. Let me play with this gun. Let me smoke this weed. Let me go sell me a un. Huh? You gotta make it make sense. Where did you find that? See, when I see and I hear things like that, these are individuals that want to discredit our misery. Want to make it seem and feed you this illusion like, look, everybody got an opportunity. You're just not taking advantage. Let me tell you something, fam. These people control it all. They determine who gets to the bag and who don't. Who got to be a full-time slave and who could be part-time. Who can live their luxurious life and who is going to be running to a church praying to Christ. They control it all. White supremacy is an ocean, not the shark. The sharks are your Palestinians, your Arabs. That's your sharks. Your Chinese, those are your sharks. But the white supremacy is the whole goddamn ocean. So please don't disrespect my ancestors. When there's track records, you say something like that is discrediting what happened in the Black Wall Street. You saying something like that is discrediting what happened just 4 or 5 years ago when over 200 Bloods was arrested for conspiracy, lied upon because these brothers was like, yo, we're gonna use this gang for like what it was supposed to do, and that was to protect the community. Mind you, these people listen to everything. All your conversation is in these phones. They can hear it all, they can see it all. You thinking that your conversation is not being heard. These people hear everything. That's part of white supremacy, right? When you get a phone, or when you start a game, or you do something, the first image that they're gonna give you is gonna be a white face. You gotta change it to black. Your emojis, what color is it first? Is it black, or you gotta change it to black? Y'all got me? I mean, come on now, make it make sense. Make it make sense. When you go to the store and you make a financial transaction, whether it's with money or whether with a card, who faces it? Is it you? Is it a black man? Huh? The banks that you're using, who owns it? Is it a black man? Huh? I mean, I'm asking these questions because brothers and sisters are really running around acting like white supremacy is a fairy tale. It's a thing of the past. This thing is very well present. And as long as these people is in power, it will remain how it is. What the saying go, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Guess what? It ain't broken. The only people that's been broken has been you, black man. They buck broke you. They spiritually broke you. They mentally broke you. They physically still breaking you. To this very day, 2023 Matrix year, you're still being broken, fam. Who dictates, who determines where the child go? Who gives you rules that you must oblige by? Huh? Huh? What is this court system governed by? Is it governed by the laws of the universe? of our creator, or is it governed by laws created by Europeans? And these laws only protect Europeans. They'll let a couple of blacks get through the gates, so because they want to show that these laws is for everybody, but in reality, it's not. These laws is to do what? Oppress the poor and enrich the rich. Are you not seeing this? That's white supremacy for you, fam. Did you see the financial gap? That's white supremacy, fam. Don't you see the lack of aid black people receive? That's white supremacy, fam. Don't you see the lack of support that brothers get when it comes to work, job opportunities? White supremacy, fam. When you see women in a space of power, because they say money rules the world, right? So if the woman is making the money, she puts herself, she psychologically believes that she's in a position of power. And that's intentional. So when a woman sees herself in a position of power, she then says, I don't need no man. Please, what can you do for me? These are the conversations women have now. Women walks around saying, what can you do for me? It's never, this is what I can do for you. It's, what can you do for me? What can you do? What can you bring into my life that can better me, better than I'm already am? And when the man says, I can give you this. Oh, I don't need that. I could pay for that. Matter of fact, I got a son, and my son is all the male loving that I need. Facts. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. A black man trying to start a business and do his own thing. You know how much hurdles we got to jump over? How much people we got to speak to just to get these things on the road? Just to get the ball rolling? Huh? And the only time a black man is seen successful and he made it is when he's a rapper, a basketball player, or a heck of a good actor. Being a doctor, nah, that's not for y'all no more. Look, go into your nearest hospital, go inside, see who the doctor is. Every year, you're seeing the black population in important fields like lawyers, doctors, teachers. Every year, you see it deteriorating day by day. Because white supremacy told black people that you don't have to go to school, sell drugs, chase being a rapper, be a gangster, spin the block, look for beef. Like, there's dudes that look for beef, smoke all day, be on social media, look for somebody to comment, and then through that comment, where's your location? Drop your location to come spin the block and take somebody's life. I mean, come on now. Come on now. Who's teaching us that? Who? This is the life that we have chosen. Oh, excuse me. Let me take that back. This is the life that was offered and we have accepted it. And like I said before, because of our acceptance to this madness, their now focal point is now what? Let's go after the women. Let's put them into the community. Let's make rap a multicultural platform, so now anybody can rap now. So now we have an agreement and we have an understanding. We have something we can relate on. Yo, you like this music? Yeah, I listen to that. Or I listen to it too. What's up? Oh, you're not like the average white boys. Nah, baby girl. Talking like this and all that. Take your woman, take her down, impregnate her. Some may keep them. Some may say, I'm good. On to the next. Because when you listen to our rap music, our rap music persuades you to do rapish things, right? Like sleep with multiple women, have multiple baby moms, do the whole shebang. You don't think I was affected behind that? You think if I was raised in a household where I was told, no, you find that woman, you keep that woman. That's it. All this running around, doing this, doing that, we're not doing that. If you think if I was able to have that, and if we was able to have that, you think the streets would be what it is right now? You think mothers will be single parents right now? You think child support will be as flourishing as it is right now? Huh? See, when I say these things, people look at me like I be wilding. There's no wilding. This is truth. This is facts. Huh? But we too emotional. White supremacy says being an aggressive black man is unacceptable in this land. White supremacy said being an alpha. But when I see people saying I'm an alpha, I'm like, so what's the definition of an alpha? Matter of fact, who even wrote that definition? Who? White supremacy. Like I said, they dictate and determine what you become, who you are, what you are, how you supposed to be, how you supposed to act, how you supposed to think, how you supposed to love, how you supposed to eat, where to eat, when to eat. You guys to have 3 meals a day. You're supposed to have a protein, a starch, and some vegetables. And we've been following that for how long? And ever since we've been following that nonsense, look how high cancer has gotten. Ooh-wee. Oh-wee. When you see an animal eating in the wilderness, in the wild, should I say, you don't see a lion eating this animal. They got a side piece of some water and the chicken and whatever. Never. They eat whatever they eat and they go to sleep. We're not supposed to be mixing food. I say this all the time. They told you to do so. And now not only are we mixing it, we put in processed with artificial, with genetically modified, with bread that was made out of laboratories that got enriched flour, all of these things, and we eat these things. And by the time we hit 45, going to 50, you start seeing yourself slowing down. And by the time you're 62, if you're not in a walker, you have been diagnosed with some disease that's ready to kill you. And then guess where you go? You go straight to the same people that taught you or prepared you to go to the same people that you're begging for help. And we still haven't learned. White supremacy even takes control on your religious faith. Oh, you believe in this? No. Oh, you want to catch your spiritual side? Well, yeah, let me give you this author right here. This author name is William Stanstone. And he's the greatest researcher. But he's another individual that's only upholding white supremacy. Every information that you get, they give it to uphold themselves. Now, am I saying that everything that's written is not true? Everything that they're saying is a lie? I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is everything that's given to you by them, you must open and be prepared or be cautious. Read it in caution. You know, back in the day, they'd be like, cautious when you be caution when you crossing the street. Caution, this is hazardous. Caution, you know, they always give you warnings. This is me saying that. Everything that they give you, you must take it with a grain of salt. Because history has shown what they've been doing, and that's continuously lie. Lie, lie, lie to fit a agenda, their agenda, not our agenda, not your agenda. That's why they will never give you reparations. That's why they will never give you military support. Never. If you ever see these people are willing to give military support, it's because they are getting something out of it. Something is coming out of it that they need, that they want, and they need to get to that location in order to retrieve it. So they psyop. This is what they do. Because if they honestly cared about black people, they would have put an end to this violent music. They would have seen what's going on. Like, damn, look all of these people dying. Look all of this drill music. Look all of this. We gotta stop this. Yo, we not playing this on the radio no more. It will force brothers and sisters to not want to make that type of music. We're not playing that no more. You rap it, that's not getting no playtime. Instantly would stop the madness. Women that's having children after children, men after men, partner after partner. If they had stopped promoting this type of music, stopped promoting these type of movies, right? Show you white supremacy again. You will never see Jewish music being anti-Jewish. You're never gonna see a Jewish person or a person making music talking about killing a Jew. You will never hear that. It's forbidden. They will never allow it. But they allow it for you though. White supremacy. Never hear that. You would never see a movie where an Ashkenaz will be dealing with 7 individuals. Everybody digging her down, taking her wig off and throwing it in the air, telling her to strip. You will never see that. Forbidden. You won't even see that. You won't see that in a Chinese movie. You won't see that in Islam. You will never see that. But for you, I mean, come on now, white supremacy. You will never see that. But you'll see it for you though. You'll see that their children is well dressed. Whether not the Chinese, the Arabs and the Ashkenaz, always dressed down, modest, preserving themselves, down to their little children. But when I go to Macy's and I want to go buy summer clothes for my daughter, they're not displaying dresses, modest wear. They got poom shorts for little children. Little girls is outside with poom shorts. See absolutely nothing wrong. How can they see nothing wrong when it's their parents that's buying it? Come on now, this is white supremacy. Show me. I'm waiting for you guys to show me a Jewish person in that fashion. And white supremacy got such a strong hold on our people. You see me saying all of this? Watch, there gonna be some nigger that's gonna disagree. Watch, there gonna be some black chick, some black witch that's gonna come out and disagree with what I'm saying. And say things like, oh, you just mad, or you're hating, or you don't understand, or who are you? You can't judge us. You can't say this. We want to be free. You're going to find somebody, bro. Somebody. This is the state of the world. You know why? Because white supremacy is the ocean. I'm going to leave it as that. It's your brother, man, from the motherland, man. Continue supporting. Continue subscribing. Share this. Be a part of this movement. Be a part of this awakening. The rise of the bantus will not be televised. I say this all the time. To know where you're going, you must know where you come from. And if you're black and brown, and you know how you got into this town, it's time for you stop looking around and look home. Home is the Holy Land, and that land is Africa. And if you don't know who I am him, Mister Keep My Foot on you heathens, you heroes, and the newly installed heathen nice snakes. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? And I'ma holler at y'all.